Ewedu Alesepo is one inexpensive but super delicious soup that you can make. It is also another great way to make ewedu soup. So keep watching, let's begin. First, you're going to pick the ewedu leaves, also known as jute leaves or Egyptian spinach. When you pick it, make sure you don't have any stem in it. Once you're done, add enough water to this and rinse multiple times until you're sure there are no dirt or sand left in the vegetable. Once you're done, I like to squeeze out the water like this, transfer it into a pot, and then go in with some akamu, also known as potash. Adding the akamu or potash is very optional, but it can help with the viscosity of the soup. Once you add this, add very little amount of water just like this and allow this to cook down for a few minutes. 3 to 5 minutes later, use your broom if you're going the traditional way, or simply let this cool a little bit. Pour it into your blender or food processor, and then with a pulse setting, you're going to blend this a few times. You don't want it to be 100% smooth, depending on how you like it. Now this is done, set it aside. In a separate pot, go in with your protein of choice. I'm going in with some beef, some bush meat that I found in my freezer, and some pomo, which I have cooked to the tenderness of the beef. Now add your preferred seasoning, pepper, a little bit of water, cover and begin to cook. You can make this soup with just mackerel fish and it will still be delicious. In fact, mackerel fish bangs in this soup. I love it. I'm still going to add it, so you don't have to use meat, okay? At this time, the beef is about 80% cooked. What I'm going to do now is go in with some palm oil. Now, when adding water to this soup, you want to be careful, depending on the amount of soup you're making anyway, but you also don't want it to be too runny, okay? Now, once you add the palm oil, add your fish. I'm using, the raw fish, so you want to add it on time, and then add your iru, also known as fermented locust beans, your crayfish, your dry fish. Everything you want to add it now. You also want to add, very little amount of salt and some smoked prawn. Cover this and let everything get to know themselves for the next 7 minutes. It's been 7 minutes. The aroma here is nose blinding. So good. So what I'm going to do now is remove all the protein so that I can easily mix in the ewedu in here without interruptions. We're going to reintroduce it later. So add your ewedu leaf in here and then mix everything well to combine. Feel free to add a bit more water to loosen it up if it is too thick, depending on the consistency that you like. Okay. Still watching? Then this is a good time to please click the like button and subscribe if you haven't. Thank you. Now the ewedu is properly mixed in, reintroduce the protein and then give it a gentle mix. You don't want to break up your fish. Once it is properly mixed in, it is ready. You don't want to cook this leaf for too long from this point. Give it about a minute and soup is ready. Take it off the heat. Just looking at this soup, what do you think the best pair for this soup would be? Pounded yam, amala, gari? Well, I'm going to make soft amala to send this down, and I'll be making this in a few minutes without stress. Keep watching. In a microwave-safe bowl, you're going to go in with some plantain flour and some water. If you're going to measure this, use 2 cups of plantain flour and 4 cups of room temperature water. Mix this well, making sure that there are no lumps in your mixture. Today's special hug is for Nenche, watching from Dubai. I'm glad to love the recipes. Please let me know where you're watching from so I can send you a hug in my next video. Once this is nice and smooth, cover this up and send it into the microwave for 8 to 10 minutes, depending on the amount you're making. For this quantity, 8 to 10 minutes is just right. After the first 8 minutes, please be safe, get it out from the microwave, and now begin to stir. As I began to stir this, I quickly realized that it needed a few more minutes in the microwave to cook through, so I added very little amount of water and sent it back for another 2 minutes. 2 minutes later, I'm going to now give this a really good mix. At this time, you want to heat it to the side of the bowl so that it becomes stretchy, and in 10 minutes you've made amala. See how fluffy and lump-free this amala is looking. That is it. All that is left now is to serve and enjoy. I'm going to serve this side by side with my Ewedu Alesepo. So delicious. I hope you get to try this out. Share your thoughts with me in the comment section, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.